clear how they meet, and then they fall in love, and then they have problems, and then the problems fester, and then there's a resolution. I really loved hearing that. Clear cut.
For me, I think that the whole time we've been doing this, I've been saying that we've been making the opposite problems as season 1. Like, everything we've done reverse. And Progeny was like one of the longest things I'd ever listened to in my life. For me, I don't know why. I was just like, enough of these people, you know? We finished this, and I was like, oh, it's so short. I could have listened to this for like way longer. And I think for me, when I listened to it, I'm like, I'm not sure we made a feature film. I think we made a 17-minute short. Like, I wish that we had done more grander, like, pitching of set pieces and story and stuff that we didn't necessarily see. The other opposite thing of Progeny is that I would love to keep writing this. I would love to keep going. This made me want to do, I have so many more ideas. That's been my big thing from this season, is that I can't stop having ideas for this. Another thing I thought is that if I could redo it, I would have either had Salma Hayek, and obviously we can't in this podcast because we don't know her. I would have had her in the whole movie, a la Bridesmaids, where she's a very central figure of, like, all the time bothering Catalina.
Cool.
Or I would have her not in it ever. If we get her, let's use her.
Totally.
And if we don't get her, let's make her a funny, like, MacGuffin.
2 scripts.
2 scripts.
2 totally different scripts.
Yeah, because when we get to that part in the recording, like, you're like, oh, I want to hear Salma Hayek's voice so bad.
Then, when things don't seem like they can get any worse, at a catering gig, Catalina runs into Salma Hayek. No.
I also was hungry to hear more of Greg and Catalina mention their families, and then we mentioned the sisters. We'd love to delve more into that, like, which I think would flesh out their characters a little more. It would have been cool to hear the sister voices, or to have a scene from them, or hear from Dad that Catalina's calling, which is such a great joke about the dropping the phone in the yogurt.
Yeah, I gotta go, Dad. It's hard to hear you. I recently dropped my phone in a bowl of yogurt.
I longed for that. It would have been fun to hear their families.
There was a moment, I don't know if you remember this, and maybe we can pull this clip up, because it never made the show, but when you guys were talking to Karan Sony, and he was like, oh, and so tell me about the parents.
And then you gotta have the quirky parent or family member.
Yeah. We kind of went without the parents on this one. And that was an interesting decision.
Seems like there's a lot of regret.
Yeah, it's funny listening to the show, and, like, when you're in it, it's kind of like fog of war making decisions, and then now I listen to episodes and people gave us good advice that we don't always take. And that's always funny when you're like, oh, that was